Greetings and salutations, everyone. I hope everyone is doing well today. Today I have a very brief update I'd like to share with you before we get into it. A couple links. As you know, I rely on Patreon, PayPal, and my merch to help the channel to continue to grow and go. The links to Patreon and PayPal are in the description below. My merch displayed directly under this video. Also, Dogman Frightening Encounters Volume 1, 2, and 3, the audiobook versions. They were written and researched by Tom Lyons, narrated and produced by me, Jeffrey Nadolny. Those audiobooks are available on Audible, Amazon, and iTunes, the links to which are also in the description as well. Now, everyone, I have taken far too much of your time. Let's get on to this update. Shall we? Alright guys, for about a year and a half, maybe a little longer, I have really been looking into these very mysterious disappearances and deaths, and kind of started out with the Brenda Hamilton case and then went on to Nancy Shaw, Chris Whiteley out of Texas, and it's just continued. Just recently, starting with Richard Honecker in Virginia, there had been 5 bodies found. 4 reported in the news, but 5 reported by me because I actually contacted the police departments, police agencies involved, and when I contacted, I got in touch with a deputy, and he did slip up. It's recorded. If you go back and listen to any of the videos regarding Virginia updates, you'll hear it. I simply stated 2 bodies found in the culvert where Richard Timothy Honecker was found. And he said, yeah. So just the other day, a body was found in Cheatam County, Tennessee. Now, usually, in my view of things, when there is more than one similar event happening, it's not coincidence. It's a connection. I don't believe in coincidence. Bodies being found in caves is not new to Cheatam County. And I'd like to share this with you just briefly. And I hope you guys can kind of understand why I'm saying what I'm saying. Is this is not coincidence. This is something that the local and state of Tennessee government needs to look into. Pleasant View, Tennessee. The TBI confirmed body found in Cheatam County on Sunday is that of an adult male. According to the TBI, the body was found inside of a cave in a wooded area near Gere Court. An autopsy has been scheduled to identify the individual. Human remains were discovered Sunday in Pleasant Valley area of Cheatam County. Cheatam County Sheriff Mike Breedlove told News 2, a group of kids discovered the remains in the woods. The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation said the investigation scene was focused near the area of Trent Road. On Sunday, law enforcement searched a heavily wooded area behind a cul-de-sac in Gere Court. News 2 spoke with Diane McPherson, whose property backs up to the area. She said several nights ago she remembers her dog demonstrating odd behavior. At about 1 a.m, he just started barking and going crazy. So I opened the door and he just took off, and it took me a while to get him back into the house, McPherson said. Although details are still forthcoming, she said the incident is very unsettling. I truly hate that. I am really surprised because it's such a good area. I mean, you never hear of anything like that, McPherson said. No other information was released. Now, I'm guessing the news kind of picked this woman out because she's your typical person that the news interviews. uh, very in her own world, very unobservant to things. First of all, if your dog is going bonkers and it's 1 a.m, you're just going to let him outside? I, I don't know. To me, that's a red flag. Uh, Most definitely a red flag. Unless it's a fenced in area, but they don't really let us know that. So either way, I think I'd be hesitant on letting my dog out. And then how she's kind of snooty about her, it's such a wonderful area, yada, yada, yada. Well, great, it might be a wonderful area, but did you forget about 6 years ago? But needless to say, let's work our way into that. Pleasant View, Tennessee. A thickly wooded area in Cheatam County off Pleasant View Road, near the Town Pride development, is a playground for three 13-year-old friends who love to explore. We saw a trail and we thought, it'd be really cool to go down that trail, explained the teen boys who didn't want their identities released. The Sunday afternoon hike on March 6 started, as so many had in the past, seemingly uneventful until an item of clothing kick-started a hunt that would lead them to their biggest discovery of their lives. I found just 2 random shoes. This piqued their interest. I put both shoes together. Then one of our friends, he saw a femur bone, one teen explained. Instead of running, they pushed further into the woods, leading to their next discovery. It was just some random cave we found, he said. Inside, with only the glow of their cell phone light, another clue, in the cave we found torn up clothes, a prison release card, a credit card, the teen explained. It was at that point the friends decided it was time to make some calls. The first to the police. They said this was the strangest call we've had in a while and told us to take them there, one of the boys said. The second call was to their parents. My son calls me and says, "Hey, Mom, we found a femur bone in the woods." And I said, No, you didn't. And he's like, Yeah, we really did. We called the cops and they're going to put crime scene tape up right now, the mother exclaimed. They were besides themselves. They were a little shocked, They may have solved some missing person thing. I hope they really helped in some way. One of the teens explained going back to the cave with the police. We went deeper into the cave and found the rest of the body, and the head and torso were in the cave just lying up against the wall. You couldn't make out any clothes. It was too dark in the cave. When asked if their mother would allow the son to continue exploring the woods, she said with a laugh, "Yeah, hopefully this won't happen twice, right?" Tennessee Bureau of Investigation confirmed the body was that of an adult male. An autopsy had been scheduled to determine the identity of the individual. Well, Mom, guess what? This is the second time it's happened. Maybe if you actually got out of your snooty Snootville world and decided to look into things, you might know. Because I'm not from Pleasant View, Tennessee. I'm from the Adirondacks of New York. And I'm going to share a second body being found in a cave. Well, the first body. In 2016, guys. This is the body that was found back in August 18th of 2016. I'm not going to say it was the first body found in the area in a cave or in the woods because I really don't know. As we know, the media is run by Big Pharma, Big Oil, the banking industry, and the military-industrial complex. So anything they want to hide or not release, they can do that. These just probably happen to fall through the cracks. A man's body was found submerged in water inside of a cave on Wednesday in the Marquis Estate subdivision of Pleasant View, according to Cheatam County Sheriff's Office investigator Dale Smith. Smith said an investigation continues and did not release the victim's identity. The body was found by family members, Smith said. Smith said the Pleasant View Police Department requested assistance from the Cheatam County Sheriff's Office and the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation due to the complex nature of the case. The Pleasant View Volunteer Fire Department was on the scene with rescue equipment. The man's body was recovered shortly after 3 p.m. Pleasant View Police Chief Tad Wheeler, Tad, said the body was found at 8:30 in the morning. Police then roped the area off on Cary Drive, which is in the residential area off of Highway 41A. TBI spokeswoman Leslie Earnhardt said the cause of the man's death is unknown at this time. She said the man's body will be sent to the medical examiner's office for autopsy to determine the cause of death. Agents continue to interview individuals as part of the investigation in this case, she said. Authorities on the scene said the victim had possibly been missing since Sunday. No other news involving that case had been found on the internet. I spent a good 45 minutes looking into it. I don't know. It's kind of funny that the mom said, I'll let my boy out in the woods. Chances of it happening again is... Little does she know that it's the second body found in the residential area of Pleasant View. It's just, it's amazing that now that I've been looking into this for so long, how blind we really are. Not blind because of our own choices, but because of the choices of the media, because of the choices of the powers that be, who do not want us to be alarmed. I don't think allowing people to know information is an alarming, causing thing. I think what it does is it actually it may put some on edge, sure. Should we be on edge all the time? No. But shouldn't we know, hey, there are things that lurk in the shadows, in the darks of the woods that really we are taught at a young age doesn't exist, but does exist? I'm sick of being a sheep, and so should you all. Actually, at this point, those who listen are not sheep. We are not sheep anymore. What we are is informed citizens, and we, as informed citizens, are what the media and the powers that be despise. Why? Because we look into things. We ask questions. We want to know. And we have that right to know. I will keep you guys informed on any new involvements on these cases. Also, I will keep you informed on any cases, any updates in the Virginia area. All I know is this is not normal. And for anyone to think that this is normal is absolutely insane and is a sheep. So that's the update for the day, my friends. Please stay safe and watch your six. Practice kindness as always. And may the Great Spirit watch over us all. And may He guide us down that path that we call life. Until a little bit later on, my friends.